Hello my friends, this is alien contactee Linol Anderson here with you guys with a brand new video. Today's video I'm doing for the main man, David Sidoli, Mr. Sid himself, Sid in the Greys. Big shout out to him. He's gone worldwide famous and he's making a big impact informing the people about the truth of the Greys. He's asked me to address his audience and give them the basics on what's happening with the reptilian agenda, the reptilian extraterrestrials. So I'm going to let you know all about the reptilian agenda, the Illuminati, all of it. I'm going to talk about the Pleiadians. I'm going to talk about what is going on with our reality, with planet Earth. And I hope you guys become enlightened with the information I'm about to share with you guys. Just so you know, you could follow me here on Facebook, and you could also subscribe to me on YouTube and BitChute. The links are in the description below, or in the description of the video here. So be sure to subscribe, my friends, because I make videos on a regular basis talking about this kind of stuff. Alright, let's get down to it. So, what's going on with the reptilian agenda? What's going on with humanity here, and what's happening in the world? Well, I'll tell you, it all goes back to the creation of humanity on planet Earth here. It all goes back to a race of extraterrestrials known as the Anunnaki, who are our creators. They created us. They are the gods spoken about in the ancient texts in the Bible and every ancient text around the world, talking about the creators, the gods. It was the Anunnaki, and believe it or not, the Anunnaki were a race of reptilian beings, lizards, that's right, from the planet Nibiru. And we'll get into Nibiru another day, but that's where they came from. They pretty much came to Earth to mine gold, okay, and other properties from the Earth because their planet Nibiru was dying, okay? So they came here and then they figured, hey, let's create a worker race, a slave race to be our slaves so they can mine the gold and they could worship us as their gods and we could feast off them to harvest their energy and all that shit. So they decided to create humans, okay? So how did they create humans? Well, they used their own reptilian DNA and they mixed it with the Pleiadians' DNA. Who are the Pleiadians? They are an extraterrestrial race who are humanoid. So they look just like us, humans, except for they're a bit bigger. And they are the good guys, okay, so to say, in the galaxy. They're from the Pleiades. And they're the good guys. They're on Team Humanity. They care about us. They have love and compassion. But they've been at war with the reptilians for millions of years. And these damn reptilians went and they took their DNA, that was humanoid Pleiadian, and they mixed it with their dirty lizard DNA to create what we have human beings today. And if you didn't know this, human beings have reptilian DNA, and we even have a reptilian brain. It's scientific fact. If you look at our hands, we have scales on our hands and on our skin. We have reptilian and human DNA. It's reptilian Pleiadian, okay? So they created humanity, and the Pleiadians were pissed. They said, you came and stole our DNA and you created a whole race of beings, and they said, we're not putting up with this. So the war intensified between the reptilians and the Pleiadians at this point, because the Pleiadians said, you think you're going to make a race of humans and then you're just going to use them as your slaves? Not on our watch. We're standing up for human rights, damn it. So there's been this war between the reptilians and the Pleiadians this whole time, my friends. And because of this war, the reptilians weren't able to go through with their whole agenda because they know the Pleiadians would wipe them out. So that's where we are today. You know, since the beginning of humanity, there's been this cosmic war between the reptilians and the Pleiadians fighting over the rights of human beings and what's going to happen to these human beings on planet Earth. And there's been a fight for the planet of Earth. The reptilians want to exterminate the humanity, and that's where the Illuminati come in. Okay, who are the Illuminati? The Illuminati are reptilian hybrids, humans who have more reptilian DNA from the gods. They came from the bloodline of the gods, okay? And these damn hybrids, plus their minions who are just human beings, who are fighting for this new world order, who are fighting for the reptilian agenda, It's a shadow government of these evil people who are fighting for the reptilian side. That's who the Illuminati are. And they're trying to exterminate the human race as we know it right now. They want to exterminate humanity, and the reptilians want to control Earth again like they once did in the beginning, and they want to eliminate Earth to 500 million people. That's all they want. They want to eliminate billions, and they'll have their 500 million people on Earth to worship them and be their slaves, and they're going to do what they want with these humans, and that's what the reptilian agenda is. And they're trying to go through with this Wuhan flu 19, with the jab. I can't say the words because the video will get taken down, but with this experimental jab they're trying to give you, they're trying to exterminate humanity. They're going for it. The New World Order, the Illuminati, and the reptilians are going for their agenda to exterminate humanity. It's happening right now, my friends. But according to prophecy, Bible prophecy, and many other prophecies, the Pleiadians are not going to allow it to happen. Here's a fun fact for you. Jesus Christ, Pleiadian. He is a Pleiadian, yes sir. There's a lot of scriptures in the Bible that he pretty much says he's a Pleiadian. He says he comes from the Pleiades, pretty much. And it's talked about in the Bible. It's the war of Armageddon, okay? This final war between good and evil that's going to take place on planet Earth. That what you guys may know of Armageddon. It's coming to Earth, and the Pleiadians are finally ready to come down and fight the reptilians one last time to decide the fate of humanity and the fate of planet Earth. It's going to be settled once and for all. And based on what happens here with this Armageddon-like scenario, it's either going to be called the Pleiadian apocalypse or the reptilian apocalypse. Because whatever side wins, it's going to be an apocalypse, a changing event, you know, for this race. And I'm telling you guys right now, the Pleiadians are going to win, because the light always wins in the end, and the Pleiadians are the most powerful force in the galaxy, if you ask me. The reptilians are pretty powerful, but when it comes to the Pleiadians, I'm putting my money on the Pleiadians. So this is what's happening, my friends. That's just a basic rundown of what's happening, where we're at today, and what we have to look forward to. Now, I just gave you the rundown real quickly for this video, but I've been talking about this for 10 years now, my friends. So please subscribe to my YouTube, the Alien Contactee 2. The link is in the description. And make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more videos about this in detail. Now, you guys must be wondering, what about the Greys? Because I didn't mention anything about the Greys, and I know you're all interested in the Greys because of the great David Sidoli. But I'll tell you where the Greys fit into all of this. The Greys are a worker race of extraterrestrial for the reptilians. That's right, the Greys work for the reptilians to bring about their agenda. Now, I'm not saying all Greys are bad and working with the reptilians, because you got good and bad in every race, but the main role of the Greys is to work with the reptilians. And like I said, I'm sure there are some good Greys out there. I've had a lot of experiences with the Greys myself in the past. I've had experiences with reptilians, Greys, Pleiadians, you name it. I've had experiences with them. But that's where the Greys fit into all this. They're working for the reptilians to do their dirty work, pretty much, to abduct humans and do experiments on them, and to get their DNA and everything and bring it back to the reptilians so they could work on new hybrids and all these experiments and shit and all that. Anyways, that's about all I have to say, my friends, for this video, because I know I just laid a lot of info on you guys. So thank you for watching. Thank you to David Sidoli. Make sure you follow me here on Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube, because that's where it's all happening, my friends. Thanks for listening. And everybody, all my followers, go join Sid's new group, Sid and the Greys. I'll leave the link to that in the description as well. Alright, thank you, my friends. Linol Anderson, signing off.